Aquarius, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our daily reading for Sunday, February 21st. At the heart of your reading, we have the Ten of Swords reversed, releasing an old mindset. Releasing the thing that's already ended, no longer letting it linger in your mind. It's like acceptance of an ending. Okay. What's the challenge here for Aquarius? Hierophant, King of Pentacles. Can we scream discipline any louder in the language of tarot? Yeah, we get it, Spirit. We get it, Saturn. You want us to be disciplined. Focus on the long term. Focus on what you should be doing. Try to build a stable foundation for yourself that will set you up for success over the long term. Is something that you are working toward. You've recently released a pattern of behavior or a mindset that was holding you back from this, and it remains an ongoing challenge. What are my Aquarians focused on? World reversed, Eight of Cups reversed. Can I go back to the way things were before, please? Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Taking a more responsible look at this, I see the recognition of the ending represented by the Ten of Swords. That connects with the ending represented by the world. Recognizing that that's approaching, that that's in process, still in process of wrapping up the old chapter to begin the new chapter. I feel like there's crossover. Usually the world represents a clear-cut, like, threshold. You wrap up the old and then you start the new. But this reads like the old is phasing out and the new has already begun. It's like overlapping the ending and the new beginning. You like my hand signals here? I don't know. Because in that context, I see the Eight of Cups reversed as going back to salvage. Salvaging it as a metaphor related to like going to a junkyard and finding the things that are going to be helpful to you. And like, oh, that's a treasure. That shouldn't be left in the past. That's going to be like a special item for me in my new chapter. And I don't mean a literal junkyard. I'm referring to the way you might think of leaving things in the past as like, I don't need that anymore. If that's resonating, I mean, that would be something that's already on your mind. Like, oh, maybe I can collect that box of things I left at my parents' house with this. Since I'm doing this thing, I remember I had some supplies that are relevant to this. Maybe I could, or maybe I have some, like a contact book, some people's, I don't know, if people's phone numbers would still be the same. How else could that connect? Are we talking about people? It could be people. It could be reaching out to people that you've lost contact with, that are part of your old life, or like part of your younger days. You haven't been in touch with them in a while. Reconnecting with people whose don't know, who you're meant to reconnect with, because you might be on a similar path, definitely vibrating at the same level. Show me the energy of the recent past. What led up to this for Aquarius? Temperance. That's that bridge. The lovely, like, hand symbols or signals I was giving you. It says that you're currently in a transitional period, or you've begun a transitional period in the recent past. It talks about spiritual support throughout that transition. It also says that Spirit is imbuing you with a significant amount of patience and peace and having faith that you're on the right track. Lots of healing energy here. Healing the heart chakra. You might have been guided to do a lot of shadow work. This going back into the past to wrap things up from the old cycle could represent more of that. If not literally, like, actually connecting with people, it could just be reviewing them in your mind and in your heart to process them. Or come to some new level of understanding or awareness about the past in a way that would be healing. Show me the energy of the environment. Two of Pentacles reversed, King of Cups reversed. I feel like this is, as you are raising your vibration, people are intrigued by that, attracted to it. They want some of what you have going on. They might not be sure what that is. It's interesting to them. It appeals to them. So if there are people coming out of the woodwork, like, expressing feelings for you, I think you are seeing, well, you're attracted to, like, this amazing spiritual energy that I have going on, and I don't have room in my life for that. I'm getting the sense that Spirit is giving you this sort of response energy to people who are approaching you. Like, listen, I'm super busy, I have a lot going on, plus you think you love me, or you think you have those feelings for me, but what I think you really feel is just attracted to my energy. Show me the energy of the near future. Okay, before we move on, I wanted to kind of actually, like, describe better what I'm talking about here. That Spirit is helping you to field these sorts of requests. The people who want to be in your orbit, they're helping you either avoid connection with them. They might be helping them not to come on too strong or not to persist if you don't reply. Or if you do reply, Spirit is helping you to be able to remain high vibrational and decline their advances. Which I feel like might be a new sort of process, a new sort of approach for you. Near future, we have the Two of Swords, a decision needing to be made. What are the options here? Show me option A, new opportunity, Ace of Pentacles, something that would take a lot of work and effort and lead you to prosperity, the seed that you can plant that would grow into the life you want. And on the other hand, seems like a no-brainer so far. Option A sounds appealing. Why is Aquarius having difficulty making this decision? Knight of Pentacles reversed, Nine of Wands. Because it's hard. Okay. It's not about the destination, it's about the path that you want to take to get there. And right now, the path that you see ahead of you requires an immense amount of change to your approach. It's very orderly, very focused, very applying your skills in a very diligent and disciplined way. It's like commitment, focus to detail, like incremental steps forward in a very practical sense, not in like a fun, playful, experimental, creative way. It's like, okay, you need to fill out this form at 5 o'clock every day and make sure that it's filed and check your email to make sure you got the. It's those like procedural things. Part of you is still thinking there's another way to plant this seed. And that's what has you tied up in fully starting the new chapter. Both roads lead to the same place. And if anyone can find a creative, out-of-the-box, unique, and revolutionary way to go about things, it's Aquarius. Spirit is lighting up my crown chakra. They're like, go for it, Aquarius. If you can invent a new way to get to the destination, we're all for it. But not at the expense of even trying, not at the expense of... we are still talking about pentacles, which requires effort and work. Show me surprise energy for Aquarius. What is going to impact the situation that Aquarius doesn't expect? Once more, and I'll thank you. Judgment in reverse. I think you're going to stick to the original plan. This whole, well, let me rethink things, I'm not sure what direction I want to take, you already know. You're just resisting because you'd like to, totally, you'd like to land at your Ten of Pentacles immediately. You'd like to plant the seed and, oh, cool, prosperity, the life I want. Can I just start living it right now? And this path is like, okay, well, I have to incrementally, like over the course of years, build my Ten of Pentacles. They're telling me maybe not years. Cool. All right. It's a longer term, or it's an unknown. Not liking the unknown duration. I think you're going to rethink that strategy and go back to the original plan, which is slow and steady wins the race. Now they're telling me it could go either way. Well, what do you want to say here with this judgment? It's definitely rethinking. It's going to depend on, okay. Whichever thing you, in the near future or currently that you think you're going to be doing, you're going to change your mind. That's what they're giving me. So if you think you're going slow and steady, you're going to come up with some unique new approach and go with option B. If you're already well on your way to crafting an option B and you've decided to go for that, like a faster way of getting to your goal, then that's what you're going to rethink and change your mind back to the original. Okay, I just want to pull a clarifier because I do like to give multiple interpretations for different people because this is a general reading and lots of people are watching. But just leaving it so, like, ambiguous rubs me the wrong way. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. I know we're talking about our abundance here. Amassing resources. Building our prosperity. Strength. Sticking to your convictions. It's a very disciplined energy. Okay, they're saying don't worry, blocks will be removed. It's not going to be as difficult as you think. You're going to go with the option that is requiring you to become stronger. Requiring you to build new skills. You're not going to take the path of least resistance, you're going to take the best path. Show me hopes and fears, obstacles. You don't want to get in your own way here. You don't want to sandbag your own efforts. You don't want to lose the momentum that you've gained. You definitely don't want to give up. You want to see this through. The Nine of Wands being in the spread, or in the spread. You know that the only one who can stop you from getting where you want to go is you. And Aquarians are really good at rebelling, even against their own tendency to self-discipline. Like, if you have a tendency to just want to, like, break free from restriction, even self-imposed restriction, like, listen, I'm going to send the paperwork every day at 5 o'clock and I'm going to check my email to make sure that it went through. Just really, like, regular old example. Part of you is going to want to, I just don't feel like doing it today. You know what? I'm going to find a reason to give myself an excuse to not do it. It's like, no, it doesn't really have to be done every day. It's not that big a deal. It'll be fine. You're like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to, it's a self-destructive sort of energy. You recognize that you could stop yourself from getting from achieving your full potential here. There's a lot of potential on the line for prosperity. You don't want to mess it up. Sorry, I'm laughing because, like, my little voice is like, or do you? Do you want to mess it up? I'm such a rebel, you guys. Okay. No inner rebel. I don't want to mess it up. Your end result. We have the Nine of Swords reversed. This is an extension of this energy. Releasing. Finally releasing. Whatever that mental hold was that's keeping you tied to the past. Now, seeing what else has come out in the spread, I think it has something to do with the self-defeating behaviors. Like if you've tried to get a creative project off the ground in the past and then quit on it, or convinced yourself that it doesn't require your full effort, you're not going to talk yourself out of it again. You're adopting a new mindset, a new level of strength, a new level of discipline, and you're committed to it. You're going to let the old mentality go, and you're going to adopt a new mentality. Your advice, Page of Pentacles reversed, you've already learned this lesson. Spirit's like, don't make us teach you the lesson again. Please. Yeah. You're on the right track. The only one who can get in your way is you. Aquarius, I hope that helped. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye.